No zodiac sign is inherently good or evil. Each and every one of them possesses positive qualities that brighten the lives of the people they meet, as well as problematic traits that can ruin their relationships if they don't keep them in check. Some are sensitive but avoid confrontation. Some are mature but too demanding. And some are fun but hate commitment. Today, we will evaluate the behaviors and attitudes each zodiac sign does that can poison their daily interactions and most intimate involvements. Starting with Aries. Aries is a passionate fire sign that is guided by its intuition and does not wait twice before following its heart's desire. This makes them independent, self-confident, and courageous, qualities that many suitors admire in these individuals. However, it also makes them overly impulsive and direct, leading them to say things they later regret. Their temperament is also too explosive and aggressive, and not many people are willing to put up with it. Their lack of patience combined with all these other qualities make Aries end up messing up their relationships. Next, Taurus. Taurus is a gentle earth sign that enjoys life's simple pleasures, sensual, patient, and down to earth. Their partners always end up having a great time with them, especially if it involves a fine meal and a massage at the end of the evening. However, Taurus natives are very stubborn and fixed in their way of being. Nothing can go off the rails, and they fail to understand that a certain degree of flexibility is necessary to maintain a relationship, which ends up sabotaging their dates and making their partners feel uncomfortable. Next, Gemini. There's nothing more fun than dating Geminis. They are friendly, clever, and intellectually stimulating, which makes their dates thrilling and hard to forget. The problem comes when the relationship progresses, as these natives cannot focus their energy on one thing at a time. They have too many projects, jobs, and friendships to dedicate all their time to their love relationship, which ends up being conflict. Until Geminis understand that relationships require attention, time, and commitment, they will continue to ruin good opportunities in the realm of love. Next, Cancer. Cancer is an empathetic water sign that perfectly understands the people's afflictions around them. They are nurturing, supportive, and will always help their partners in whatever they need, as they are committed and loving. However, this sensitivity makes them engage in drastic mood swings that are difficult to contain. Their partners cannot predict what offends them and feel constantly walking on eggshells around them. Cancer must learn that just because their partner thinks differently from them, it does not make them their enemy. Next, Leo. Leo has a warm and huge heart that sweeps anyone off their feet. These fire signs are passionate, expressive, outgoing, and are not afraid to show themselves as they are, which is refreshing to the people they date. However, they love the spotlight and can be offended when it is taken away from them. Therefore, Leos become controlling and jealous when they feel that their partners have interests other than their own. The lion should understand that their significant other also deserves to be successful and proud of their accomplishments, and that this does not make them shine any less brightly. Next, Virgo. Virgo is an intelligent and methodical earth sign that loves to help others through its detail-oriented nature. However, this organized and brilliant personality makes them always strive for perfection and see flaws where no one else does. This causes Virgos to constantly criticize others, which makes their partners lose patience quickly. These natives must understand that love needs room for spontaneity, and until they let some mistakes go, they will continue to sabotage their relationships. Next, Libra. Libra, like its symbol, the scales, is always striving for perfect balance and harmony in all its relationships. On the one hand, it is very comforting to relate to someone who always considers your wishes and point of view and doesn't constantly argue to be right. However, Librans always try to avoid uncomfortable situations, even to the point of covering up their true feelings so as not to upset others, making them come across as hypocritical or insincere. That is why they end up poisoning their relationships for fear of dealing with the conflicts inherent in them. Next, Scorpio. Scorpio is a passionate water sign that feels every emotion with the intensity of 1,000 suns, especially romance. When they are in love with someone, they are committed for life and expect their partner to be like-minded. If they notice that the other person is not as invested in the relationship as they are, they become paranoid and jealous. Then they start testing their partner's loyalty constantly until their lover flees from them with panic. Next, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is so optimistic and energetic that they seem to be constantly in a cheerful mood, which many people find amusing, especially during the first few dates. After all, every experience with these individuals end up being an adventure that never ceases. However, Sagittarius quickly loses interest in other people when things become a little less exciting after the first instance of love. These natives must understand that not all of life is an exciting journey, and that relationships go through mundane or routine moments without that meaning it is the end of romance. Next, Capricorn. Capricorn is like a solid rock that holds its partners firmly in place, thanks to its strong commitment and loyalty to the relationship. You can plan a beautiful future together with these natives, knowing that they won't change their minds midway. However, Capricorns are incredibly ambitious and demanding and expect their partners to match their drive for success. They must understand that taking a break or having different goals means nothing's wrong and that everyone has a different definition of success. If they keep pushing their partners, they may end up poisoning the relationship. Next, Aquarius. If you're looking for a relationship where friendship and freedom reign supreme, you'll definitely find it with Aquarius. These natives are open-minded and will never do anything that would infringe on the independence and spirit of the people they love. However, these air signs are very intellectual and forget to attend to their partner's emotions. They find it hard to be compassionate and often distance themselves during intense emotional situations, making others feel misunderstood and alone. They should try to be more present to avoid poisoning the relationship. Next, Pisces. Pisces is an imaginative and idealistic water sign in love with romance and all it entails. These natives know how to make their partners feel loved and fortunate thanks to their empathetic nature that always puts others ahead of themselves. However, being so sensitive, they tend to avoid confrontation and conflict. When something makes Pisces uncomfortable, they are unable to talk about it, but simply become quiet and withdraw into their imaginary world of fantasies. This prolongs the problems and generates confusion, which ends up putting their relationship at stake.